Hey, Michael here. Hope you're doing well. Had an interesting thought, had a good analogy for thinking and drawing conclusions. This can help us see when we really understand something or know something. Contrast knowing with not. I know sometimes someone might tell someone else that they know, like person B knows what person A is saying, or understands it. But a lot of times, sometimes I should say, that's just not true. We got to think of it as maybe having a house, okay? If someone has a house, and a conclusion is like a house because it's made of materials and it's put together in a certain way. So the more abstract the conclusion or theory, the more it takes, then the more material is involved in the house and the more complex its construction, the bigger the house. Sometimes, you know, some conclusions are like building a house and building a house and building a house and then putting the houses together into one big house. And then doing the same with another and putting those together into one big house. So sometimes when someone says person B knows what person A says, it's not quite right, because all person B has is a pile of lumber and sticks or boards. Having a pile of bricks and boards and nails and some panes of glass is not a house. It's just a random scattering of stuff that does not make a conclusion, that are not joined together in a certain way. To have a conclusion conceptually, we have to have certain things and they've got to be connected, not just lying about haphazardly. So to have a house, you got to have certain materials. You must have tools to put the materials together, and you must know how to use the tools and materials. It takes materials, tools, and know-how. If those three things aren't in place, there is not a valid conclusion. We need to take that into our mind and thinking and make it a habit and help people we love do the same, because the conclusions we come to matter. Just like, take some extreme example like a lynch mob. People run amok, they don't want to have a good conclusion, make sure they have evidence, make sure they can prove that someone is guilty, they just run off and kill somebody. Or sometimes you got people, you know, you come across people all the time just jump into conclusions about you or other people, misinterpreting, jump into conclusions, and just essentially in this society we seem to have a lot of like bullying. Like people say children shouldn't bully, but yet when people are adults they like bully others. Just jump into conclusions, misinforming, you know, so we need to do that, you know, like make sure we're good about the conclusions we form, because it has immense important consequences on our lives and our well-being and our happiness, on getting along with others. We can't survive and thrive well, we can't get along with other people if we don't know who they are. We don't demand ourselves to be rigorous about that and build a house instead of seeing scattered material. There's a brick, there's a board, damn, the person's evil. Jump on them on Facebook, jump on them on the internet, jump on them on the news or whatever. If a person's wrong, yeah, build that house. Like, they build it, they're gonna sleep in it. But sometimes that's not the case and people jump to conclusions. We need to not do that. You know, it matters with us, or also about health and nutrition and being the best we can be. Not just things in society, but how we relate to the world. We need to make sure we put conclusions together correctly about education and friendship and nutrition and exercise and health. Those things matter to us a lot. You know, we have some things scattered around, some lumber and bricks. You're going to do something wrong about cancer or taking care of your heart. That's going to affect you and those you love. We need to have the right material put together in the right way. We need to know how to use our tools, which are logic in this case, to build the right house to be healthy so we can be strong and help other people, like in Houston. We had Hurricane Harvey last year. I mean, talk about needing to be physically competent to help other people in an emergency situation. Climb ladders, go around in boats, balance well, do things to keep ourselves safe while we're helping other people. It's very important. So, you know, physical competence or being thin is not being vain. It's being your best so you can help yourself, help other people, and survive and thrive. So it's both dealing with the world and dealing with other people where this is important. You know, we don't want to have lumber and bricks scattered around. We need to be honest with ourselves and know and learn, take time to learn logic, the tools, so we know how to put together ideas and facts into proper conclusions. So let's all have more houses and less junkyards. That'll help us all a lot, make society better, make ourselves better, make our individual lives better. Hope this helps. Hope you take it to heart, take it to mind, share it with your friends and family. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments below. Thank you very much and have a good day.